those of you who know me know that I don't listen to a lot of rap. And the reason being is because I think a lot of it is very insulting to our people. A lot of it put on stereotypes. A lot of it promote images that are dangerous to our people. And while I don't listen to rap on a regular, I listen to enough of it to know who's who and what's what at any given moment. You know, at least the name recognition, I should say. And when I heard of Nipsey Russell years ago, I'm like, excuse me, Nipsey Hussle. See, that's where I got confused at. Nipsey Hussle, like Nipsey Russell, because I thought they were talking about Nipsey Russell, the gentleman pictured here. This is an old image of him. This guy got to be Nipsey got to be in what his 90s, early 90s now or whatnot. But anyways, if I mean, is he still alive? I think he's still alive. But anyways, what happened is that when I heard Nipsey Hussle, I said obviously it was a play on Nipsey Russell's name, and that means he's old enough or aware enough to know past black artists and whatnot. Now, some of y'all might say Nipsey Russell. That name sounds familiar. If you're a certain age, like I said, he was on a different talk shows. He used to be a regular on Conan O'Brien back in the day, but he he did, like I said, he did the Wiz. He did other TV shows. He was a comic. He did little raps here and there, whatever. And so obviously Nipsey Hussle was whose birthday I'm not gonna even try to pronounce. And forgive me, I don't want to butcher brother's name, but it was obviously play on Nipsey's Russell's name. That being said, I wasn't aware of Nipsey's Hussle's awareness, and I think he, like some brothers who gets in the industry, start to realize that they're being played, they're being pimped, and they're being used as a tool against their own people. And usually, if depending on how you come in or what you've been around, you usually get an itch by a certain age to want to do something. Now, this brother was only 33 years old at the time of his death. And from what I understand, just the last few days, that the building that he was shot in front of, he just purchased that building. I forgot how much they say he paid for it, but it wasn't. It was in the millions. That shopping center, La Plaza, that he just purchased that back in February, I believe they said. He got shot in front of his clothing store. He was taking his money and reinvesting back in the community. And he was scheduled to meet with the police department about the gang violence. So one had to wonder, was that retaliation because of the documentary he was doing? Or was it because he was starting to take his money and effort and put back in the community? Or could it have been that somebody just didn't like him? Now this is the guy they said who killed him. 29 years old, named Eric Holder. Yeah, I know Eric Holder. Yeah, I know. Because at first I saw like, wait a minute, hold on, another name. I'm like, okay, but this guy named Eric Holder for real, and we don't know the reason why he shot Nipsey. But I tell you this, the brother better hope the police get to him first. If they don't find somewhere a 750 gunshot wound or hanging or slit his wrist or something. Because regardless of what you did, you have a community that's really in mourning. But yesterday, this morning, I saw them covering it, and you always got some idiot that's gonna mess it up. Some idiot went there and stabbed a bunch of people, and they show video of all the people fleeing. Now, what hurts the most is that this young brother died a day before the 35th anniversary of Marvin Gaye's death. Gun violence. Another black man killing another black man. 30-some years later, same thing. When are we as black people going to stop, especially black men, going to stop running to go get a gun and have our disagreements? If you don't agree with somebody or you think they're doing something wrong, cut ties with them, move on. There are a lot of brothers out here that I disagree with. Do I want to see harm befall them in that way? No. Do I think karma should come back and touch him? Yeah. Now, people are going to say, what is karma? What type of karma? It's subjective. Yeah, it is. But I don't sit back and wish that death come on to somebody. Do I think they need to get a wake up moment? Yeah. But from what I understand, this Nipsey brother was doing, he was about the community. He was doing something positive. I mean, it's sad that we as black men can't agree to disagree. We'll mess with each other. But when people come in our community and do crap to us, we quiet like church mouse, crickets. We get scared. Oh no, man, I don't know about that, man. I mean, look what Jordan Zimmerman did. Jordan Zimmerman killed a kid, went to court, got off because the prosecutor and the defense was working together with the judge. He gets out on TV, him and his family bragging. He went on a tour showing the people the gun he used to shoot Trayvon Martin. Bragging, been bragging ever since. And nobody in our community said, we gotta go deal with him. But if a brother is sneeze funny, turns out, blam, shoot you dead. For the last, I'm telling y'all, and look at the age of Nipsey and the age of his killer. You do the math. They're millennials. And I'm not saying that Gen Xers or baby boomers or others that our crap is perfect, but these millennials are shooting each other, killing each other, disrespecting each other at a rate that is just astronomical. Why are y'all so angry? Why are y'all resorting to so much violence? Brother, I hope it was worth it. I'm being facetious when I say that. I hope it was worth it, what you did, because you done. If they catching you alive, you're going to go to jail for the rest of your natural life. Or if the lawyers play them and get a technicality, there's always cats like this always get out on technicality or somebody misfile report. But when you get out, you have to go to you can't wherever you go, you look on your shoulder. It's sad that you got young black men doing this to each other. This is why some brothers run out of the community and say, I can't deal with it. I turn on TV, gang violence. When you find out what they fighting, you're like, really? He looked at my girlfriend. Okay. You got the woman on your arm. She's with you. Now, if she belts on you, then it wasn't meant to be. But instead of you looking at her, questioning her, what her motive is, you say, I'm going to get a gun and shoot the dude. And more likely they do it even though you exist. Hold up. You on my corner. That ain't your corner. That's the city corner. Hold up. You looked at me funny. A lot of times people stare out and be daydreaming. Don't be looking at your direction. You guys get mad because you win a video game. You mad because a girl stood you up, whatever. The little indignity that you feel, y'all want to resort to violence. But if another brother is doing something positive, you jealous, you can't compete. You like, I'm gonna destroy it, or I'm gonna take it from him. 29 years old, he look older than 20. This dude look older than 29. You better hope the police catch you for Nipsey's fans do. This brother was doing something positive for his community, for his people. It's always the ones who's out here doing the right thing usually catch hell. This is why it's hard to tell young black men, do the right thing, because they constantly looking over here saying, well, that brother's doing the right thing, he gets shot dead. That brother doing the right thing, he's getting talked about. That brother doing the right thing, people just lying on him, all kinds of stuff. See, we can only blame the white man for so long and only go so far with it. A lot of this is self-inflicted. It's sad that we lost another brother to gun violence. But this brother had a lot of potential here. He took his money and reinvested into the community because he loved his people so much. He wanted to sit down with the police and say, hey, how can we curb this gang violence? But we have to be honest, folks. Some of our people don't want to be right. Some of our people like being violent, being destructive. There was a time in our community we ostracized people like that. We had nothing to do with them. Well, I haven't. Well, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't listened to his brother's music like that. But considering what's been happening and what's been talked about, I think I might have to go back and reconsider that. And it's sad that it took this brother death for me to have to go do that. But sometimes things happen the way they meant to be. I know I'm not saying he's meant to die. But what I'm saying is, it sometimes things happen in a way to inspire you. There are a lot of people out here speaking positive about this brother. And I hope to God that he wasn't in anything shady, anything, because I don't want that to be people's last memory of him. But I got to give him props for taking his money, reinvesting into the community, trying to help his people. Rest in peace, brother.